A conceded pedophile, bigot and sentenced criminal is legitimately ready to keep running for Congress this year in view of a 2016 choice by then-Governor Terry McAuliffe to reestablish voting rights to a huge number of criminals. Nathan Larson, 37, of Catlett is running as a free competitor in Virginia's 10th Congressional District, his home state. Larson, who has conceded he is a pedophile, communicated his interbreeding and ace pedophilia and perspectives in a meeting with HuffPo, where he said it typical for men to be pulled into underage young ladies. As indicated by his crusade stage, he is agreeable to the sanctioning of tyke smut and re-establishing altruistic racial domination and man-controlled society. He additionally alludes to Adolf Hitler as a racial oppressor hero. Huffington Post reports, in a telephone call, Larson affirmed that he made the now-old sites souped.org and enslocalypse.today, visit rooms that filled in as get-together places for pedophiles and viciousness disapproved of misanthropes like himself. HuffPost reached Larson in the wake of affirming that his battle site shared an IP address with these discussions, among others. His locales were ended by their area have on Tuesday. On the telephone, he was open about his pedophilia and apparently undaunted about his 1 in a million chances of achieving government office. Many individuals are worn out on political rightness and being compelled by it, he said. Individuals lean toward when there's an untouchable who doesn't have anything to lose and will state what's on many individuals' minds. At the point when asked whether he's a pedophile or just expounds on pedophilia, he stated, "It's a blend of both." At the point when individuals go over the best, there's a grain of truth to what they say. Asked whether there was a grain of truth in his article about father little girl and breeding and another about assaulting his ex over and over, he said yes, offering that a lot of ladies have assault dreams. As per Larson's crusade statement, his stage as a semi-neo-reactionary libertarian hopeful incorporates securing weapon proprietorship rights, building up organized commerce and ensuring generous racial oppression, and additionally authorizing forbidden marriage and tyke erotic entertainment. In the statement, Larson called Nazi pioneer Adolf Hitler a racial oppressor saint. He asked Congress to annul the Violence Against Women Act, including, "We have to change to a framework that arranges ladies as property, at first of their fathers and later of their spouses." He additionally indicated sensitivity for men who distinguish as automatic celibates, or incels, proposing it is unreasonable that they are compelled to pay charges for schools, welfare, and other help for other men's youngsters. Utilizing the nom de plumes and Lysander, Larson oftentimes took part in discussions all alone. Message loads up, he affirmed to HuffPost. As Lysander on souped.org, a gathering for self-destructive pedophiles, Larson composed various posts underwriting youngster assault and different types of sexual manhandle. For what reason doesn't each pedo simply center around profiting so they can get a pedo spouse and after that either impregnate her with some fuck toys or receive some fuck toys? He composed on the stage in October. That would oblige both the individuals who are and aren't into interbreeding. What's more, obviously, the selection procedure gives you a chance to pick a kid or a young lady. Larson has a 3-year-old girl who lives with relatives. He revealed to HuffPost that he surrendered his parental rights amid a guardianship fight. His ex got a court-requested limiting request against him in 2015 proceeding. She kicked the bucket by suicide. He has since remarried, he says, and is currently living in Catlett, Virginia. Larson utilized the moniker Lou Caustic on enslocalypse.today, a discussion for incels who are pedophiles that was evacuated for the current week after the site Babe reached the space have. There, he distinguished as a hebephilic attacker, taking note of that he's not a run-of-the-mill incel in light of the fact that he'd had intercourse by assaulting his ex. As indicated by the site, which HuffPost saw before it was brought down, Enslocalypse alludes to the day we make the jailbaits our assault slaves. HuffPost did not see any posts unequivocally expressing that he has occupied with sexual movement with minors, in spite of the fact that he over and again communicated a craving to engage in sexual relations with babies and kids, including his own particular little girl. In the telephone call, Larson said that pedophile is unclear and only a name, including that it's ordinary for men to be pulled into underage ladies. He said he didn't perpetrate any violations. In a 3,300-word article on InslocalUps.today, titled "Here's How to Psych Yourself Up to Feel Entitled to Rape," Larson tells different individuals, "Keep in mind, women's liberation is the issue, and assault is the arrangement." On the stage, he likewise supported for father-little girl marriage, killing ladies and assaulting virgins. Larson is less stressed over his keep running for Congress than about his locales descending. He disclosed to HuffPost that the end of his sights is an attack against his right to speak freely and that he will attempt to get them facilitated somewhere else. Not that it'll matter, there are still a lot of discussions where incels and other such groups can gather. The expulsion of Larson's locales caused a hullabaloo on incels.me, a different, considerably bigger gathering for incels. Larson's political desire traversed over 10 years. He initially kept running for Congress in Virginia's 1st District in 2008 on what he depicted as an anarcho-industrialist stage. That same year, he sent a letter to the Secret Service debilitating to kill the president, which landed him in government jail for 14 months and banned him from looking for open office. However, in 2016, at that point Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe, D., re-established voting and other social liberties to a great many criminals, enabling Larson to crusade once more. In 2017 he kept running in Virginia's House of Delegates District 31 and secured under 2% of the vote. Presently he is gunning for a seat in Virginia's 10th Congressional District.